revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised.
What is in your life's blueprint?
What up, goats? What's up with everybody in the building, man? Shout out to y'all for pulling through, man. I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all. What up, She Paints? What up, everybody on all the other platforms? Hey, listen, to the people on Kick always telling me they Discord. My Discord is the same as my username on Kick, so you can find me. Thank you. Yeah, we got a docket, y'all. We got a docket. And I'm gonna do it a little bit backwards this time, just to make sure people get in before I actually start talking about Chrisean. I want to make it very clear. I haven't talked about Chrisean. I've been focused on Chrisean for God knows like 2-3 months. So it was refreshing to step out and come in with the perception that maybe she has changed for the better. And maybe we can navigate our content through the lens of hoping and looking at improvements of Junior, her, if any, just really having a discussion about it. And I'm actually going to be dropping the link whenever I do talk about Chrisean in these drawn out discussions. What's up, Taylor Andrew? What's up, everybody? What's up, goats? What's up, people? What is up? Give me 1 second. Actually, let me see. Nah, I'm not even live on Twitch, which is fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. Taylor Andrew said, hello. Hi, how are you doing tonight? You doing every day? I'm good. I'm good. You know, it's been raining for the past 2 days, and this place sucks when it rains. Streets are flooded. People don't even want to go outside. Raining for 2 days straight, bro. What's up, Rod Love? Yes. What's up, Riri? What's up, everybody in the building? Are we good on sound? Sorry, I've been tearing up some popcorn. Pretty delicious. What's up, Netta B? Shout out to y'all, man. Come on in here. Like the video, subscribe, support. A lot of y'all ain't really been supporting me like that. I'm kind of disappointed, but I appreciate the support that I do get. I do. Honey Love Lanes. Hey, Denied. Hey, everyone. What's up, honey? Welcome, welcome. Engage with the folks in the chat. We don't bite. Yep, drop them goats. Don't be smacking like that in a show now. Nigga, my crunch sound good. My crunch belong on commercials, nigga. My crunch belong when Michael Jackson was like, yeah, come out the bushes, y'all. Eat, fart, burp, burp. The rotted root. The rotted root. Yeah, I'm so weird. I did a mukbang today. You want to see what it was? It's not weird. It's just healthy, I guess. So I did a mukbang. This big giant avocado, head of broccoli, head of cauliflower, cucumbers, cayenne pepper, vinegar. I don't know. I was just like, this sounds good. So I did a mukbang. I did in fact find out it's a cleanse. So if I had to go to the restroom, don't mind me. At least I'm not like Miss 82.
Oh
Oh, what's up? Yes, what's up? What's up? Yes, thank y'all so much for being here, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. A lot of times when I go live, I just be like, these people ain't here for me. They just here for the content. And so sometimes I feel like I can be a bit more engaging. So I'm just spending the first few minutes just engaging with you guys, checking the temperature, checking to see what's hot out there on the streets. Remember, I'm going to drop the link when we get towards Chrisean Rock content. How was your day? Anybody can tell me something positive that they did for somebody else today. And if it take you more than 2 seconds to think of it, that means you should send me $1 too. Oh, you talking about the other? Yeah. Listen, I don't mind collaborating with people because I know y'all seen me on other people's channel, and I was hesitant to share it because like people, I get cool with people, then they use a platform to attack me. I think I've gotten through that to the extent to where, especially with certain people and things, I don't like that. I don't like getting on somebody's platform, being cool with them, inviting my audience, letting their audience feel anything about me, good, bad, or indifferent, then let some op or let somebody that's trying to social climb come and paint this whole different bullshit narrative and just try to destroy and absorb somebody's clout and attention. That's the problem that they got with that crazy lady. They got my name tattooed on there. Yeah, prayers for Venezuela and Japan. It's a lot of crazy things going on in the world. Yeah, we can talk about that. I don't unplug the Wi-Fi. I didn't unplug the Wi-Fi on my kids. Why? What's going on with your children? They playing Roblox instead of them books, huh? Thank you, Riri. Thank you. See, what I don't like is that when I come around them, I engage and they get a lot of attraction, attention. And I'm not saying it's just because of me, because there's other personalities like Rich Lomax and other people. But, I just don't like when people try to take my shit for granted or take me for granted. Like I owe them something when I don't want to deal with them anymore. Or they try to like take some bullshit and try to flip the narrative to keep my name somehow ringing around their platforms when I'm not trying to do that anymore, So, yeah, if y'all see me, y'all see me. I can't tell y'all who to watch. But please don't come up out them bushes when they dragging me. You're going to get thrown on your head like Chrisean, big watermelon head ass. Oh, and I met a content creator. I didn't meet her. I heard her, and then I went to her channel, We the People 2.0. She did a video that was dragging the robot. And I'm like, this is everything that I've been trying to say. Well, maybe at least somebody would listen to you when you say it because you're a woman and there's other women or whatever. And it turns out she deleted the video. I don't know if she's scared or they were just back there with the chat GPT. I would like to interview her about that video that she deleted on Messy Monday. So if y'all know We the People, y'all go in the chats, y'all see her on panels, y'all go in her chat, y'all tell her that she need to come over here to Messy Mondays at the Nite, so because we need to hear all about that. I like her. She's like, I wish her and Goody would get along, but obviously that's not gonna happen. Y'all see me over there too. So obviously you guys know, like, just by me engaging with people and trolling them and kikiing with them about they bullshit in their face, it just shows you how non-malicious I am when it comes to like really just roasting people. But some people can take it super personal and put restraining orders against you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she deleted it. That was a bad move, cause that video had some numbers. That video brought me over there. That video, shit, I ain't never listened to this person. I listened to about 30 minutes of it. She said everything right. You taking the fun out. You ain't got nothing going on. Yo, remember when I told y'all that the robot got the most hated family? I said it a week ago. Ben ain't got the most hated family. that robot got the most hated family. Everybody supporters that just done turned on them, they done threw away or some conflict, she just super moment. And they be over there spending money, big money to light up when they talking about whatever content creator that they feel some type of way about. That's a whole scam. That's a hate. That's a hater. Like, bitch, you gotta make your money hated on people. It's crazy. And when We the People said it, I was like, yeah, I've been saying the same shit. But now it's this girl saying it. I'm like, oh, I want to talk to her because she got plenty of sense and she's not dumb. Okay, like she's not like a Cat Medusa, somebody that I just had to, I try to build up, then they flipped and used me for clout and talk bad about me every messy Monday, knowing it was my idea that Jag passed off to her and used that to build her channel, like the little hate campaign and bring people over there. Girl, my name is all over Messy Monday. I'm the OG, bitch. That's why I'm the godfather of the Black Tea sector. The godfather. Yeah, for sure, Riri. It was. So when you see her out there, tell her to come on over here in Messy Mondays. And be sure to double check because a lot of them they big haters. They like to run their mouth about me for 10, 15 hours and have my name blocked from the chat or whatever. If you can't use the name, they can't block the motherfucking emoji, can they? Okay. I don't think they Anyways, that's shady. Shout out to y'all. Let me know what else is hot up there on the YouTube streets before I get into my goddamn docket. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised.
What is in your life's blueprint?
So some bitch ass nigga rapper named Cartel Bo has, he got full custody of his kids from his baby mother, who happens to be white. Yeah, that looked like a white lady. I'm not entirely sure. That might just be the light. And she came through, decided to say F the court, beat this nigga up with whoever she's sleeping around with, took her kids from him, okay? And now he's coming out here claiming that his family is demanding that he go and drop a dime on a nigga that like to bust his head open and took his goddamn kids, okay? Nigga, you got beat up in front of your children and you finna go to the courthouse to drop a dime on them niggas. Stop blaming it on your family. Ain't no real niggas left, right? We seen that shit live during the Young Dolph trial, nigga. Where them niggas was up there sounding like rats. Why, yo Gotti? Nigga was dropping dimes. We done seen Charleston White come out here. Woody Wood, man, come on. Niggas is not real when it come to that time, that pressure. Niggas finna shoot your motherfucking head off, nigga. You done went to court and manipulated the system to get full custody of your children. That lady said, fuck the court, I'll beat you up. And she took her children, okay? Now you gonna have her own child support funded your rap career with these bubblegum machine rings across your motherfucking face. Nigga, you ain't with Mob Todd.
I know a lot of y'all waiting on me to make a statement. I just got a call from the district attorney's office, man. They asked me to come in, sit down, and give them a detailed statement of everything that happened. I hung up the phone and called my people. I told them I'm not going down there making no statements and shit like that. My family say if you don't go down there and make some statements to make sure your children safe, they ain't fucking with me no more. But if I go down there and make a statement, I'm a rat.
Oh, Lord.
The reason they need me to make a statement is because they had to look into the paperwork as far as custody concerns to see if she categorized for kidnapping. And due to the fact that she lost custody and I have full custody, it's kidnapping.
Sir, they don't need you for that. You just said you gonna look into them crackers' paperwork, and them crackers knew the paperwork before they even asked you your goddamn name, nigga. You don't need to verify that. You don't need to come and testify to the authenticity of a court document. That's something to be judicially noticed. If it goes to a jury trial, the jury must be instructed that you had full custody at the time. That is it. You don't need to testify about that. You don't. So who you playing with, my nigga?
I'm just...
Yeah.
I mean, all fool, I don't know what to do for real, bro. They both went for assault. It's attempted kidnapping of a child.
Assault, attempted kidnapping of a child. Okay? The attempted kidnapping of a child, they just need you at the sentencing hearing to give a victim impact statement. Like you Hunter Metcalf when you started all of this shit from the get-go, nigga. Like, dead ass, nigga. They need your testimony and statement about that assault. About that assault trial. And the thing about it, I'm looking at this camera, nigga. How they get all this camera stuff out here, man?
I mean, all fool, I don't know what to do for real, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to do. Do I go down here and get these people a statement?
You're a rat, nigga.
Do I sit here
On
and just,
Pyro, you're a rat, nigga.
Have some family members cut me off because I didn't want to go down here and what they quote unquote say do is best for my...
Ain't no men in your motherfucking family. Fuck is you talking about? The niggas be like, nah, nigga, get off of social media. Hell no, cause see if you saying that, they gonna know we mad and we finna kill it, nigga. Like dead ass, that's what my country ass cousins will say, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, we finna kill it, cuz. No, cuz, don't make no statement. No, cuz. Matter of fact, cuz, don't even do that. Cuz, don't make no no, dog. No, cuz, don't do that. We gonna creep up on this nigga. Fuck you mean? Real niggas from where I'm from, camera footage being released and now the DA calling you, it wouldn't even got far as the camera footage being leaked, nigga. They'd have had to edit out bodies. Niggas would have died at that bitch. Gotta hide the camera footage. I'm talking about on some big U type of shit. The way he unalived that boy over there at that studio and hid all the camera footage. Nigga, don't play with nobody. You a bitch, nigga. Where the men at in your family? Ain't nobody telling you, oh my goodness, don't go down. We gonna lose you. Third low. Nigga look like a nigga named Markiri, I know. You got my kids and go down there and make a statement. Nigga, you don't even care about them kids. You probably got 3 bitches pregnant right now. You competing with Stephon Diggs. And the dude look like he digging Duke too. You a snitch, nigga. You a snitch. I know real man. Nigga, let me hear that Whack 100 to see what he got to say. Fuck wrong with you. You a snitch on Pyro. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Let me go to something else. Anyways, yo, this is crazy, bro. America is not America anymore. Urgent. Cops give a brutal beating on the bridge between Ohio and Kentucky to young people who were protesting against Trump's policies and against the genocide in Gaza. Farewell to the land of the free. The Zionists, neo-Nazis have arrived to subjugate the American people. Only through fraud will these wrenches be able to hold onto power. Let's hope society wakes up, and please see the other video and comments. This is a trigger warning, okay? We usually, when we play videos with police officers and stuff, YouTube don't, or these platforms don't generally blink it out if it's a pow. So they should not blink it out if police officers over here going WWE on these motherfucking children either. That's crazy. That's crazy. And this is a white boy. Like, if that was somebody black, niggas would have tried Selma 2.0. Dead ass. Now, niggas looking at it like a paycheck, because that's what I do. Like, this is crazy. This doesn't happen everywhere and all over the place. I don't understand, why is this happening to a white boy? I thought this only happened to black boys or black people. Like, yo, that's crazy. He just punched him out. This man wasn't even dodging, wasn't ducking them under the motherfucking punches or anything. Hell no. What kind of example they setting? couldn't be nobody black. Y'all remember the black dude that got attacked by the bailiff, the rude ass bailiff that was in the courtroom? Nigga left out talking smack. The bailiff came over and tried to hit him. He turned around and punched up the bailiff and beat him up. Nigga turned around and got a lawsuit. Police, you just a bitch in a uniform. Like dead ass. Niggas is looking at police like they bitches in a motherfucking uniform. Like you can't be coming around rules and regulations that you must follow too. What happened to the police officer and the other police officer that was horse playing and one of them actually shot the other one in the arm? They need to go to jail. You're a criminal too. Niggas do that shit on purpose. Y'all remember the police officer? I forgot what state it was out of. It was a, you know, it was the sergeant, the black lady. She just couldn't let this peen go and set it up to act like, you know, the man was harming her. And when he tried to drive off, she sprayed up his car. Yeah, that's crazy. That's the UK right now. That's crazy. That's the UK? That's the UK right now? That's crazy. I mean, I've seen so many videos of so many minorities and it looks like a racial class. But see, the UK fucked up when they did this caste system. I mean, I can't really say they fucked up because if black Americans want to delineate, maybe we should be in a class system of our own called black Americans, minding our own motherfucking business, where our dollar is the strongest before niggas want to go out and be like the white folks. That's crazy. Michael Jordan shitted on a whole generation of black people in the 90s. He's the start of this hyper materialistic reality that we live in. Okay, your aunties and your uncles, they used to wear your auntie used to wear bag ass clothes like TLC. Now you got bitch ass nigga like YC Lucy dressed like TLC from the 2000s, not the 90s. Scrub ass niggas. Like, I don't know what the world coming to, boy. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I couldn't let the police beat me up like that and have open. I wouldn't be thinking about the future of, I'd be thinking about protecting myself right then and there. Bitch, we need more niggas like me that ain't scared to go to jail. Cause I know how to fight and I know how to hold my own down, nigga. And I'm always persevere, you know? So, damn, man, you know, and I'm lucky. I never really went through any police brutality, you know? Knock on wood, I never went through it. You know, I went through systemic racism, dealing with the other public servants that use the police to enforce laws that they don't want to follow themselves. Otherwise, fuck all of that, okay? So, you know, Barack Obama deems to be, what is it, the second black president because they say Bill Clinton was black, Barack Obama black, Joe Biden set his old ranking nuts ass down and said, you ain't black if you ain't vote for Joe Biden. Y'all just got swept the fuck up out of there. Y'all another public servant. Obama let reparations sit on his desk and they never did nothing, said nothing specifically for black people. I wonder why Michelle leaving you. She can't wait to get the fuck up out of here. And you want to sit down with your nuts out talking about Donald Trump and what he gonna do and what you'll do if he said in your fucking face. What, you want to be blackballed? Like Will Smith slapping a nigga by the bitch that don't even want you?
I'm not even worrying about it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
yeah. And I know.
I kind of like it.
I do worry sometimes. I've heard some of the guys talk about changes in the locker room now and how kids are, some of the younger players, instead of just talking or playing some Midwest or something, everybody just like
stuck to your phone.
On the phone. Different. The other thing I believe in, and part of what we try to teach in our leadership training is, I believe in face-to-face.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So if this, whoever you were talking about was in front of me, which has happened a couple times, he don't talk like that because he knows better.
It ain't never that.
And I think there is that filter of the phone creates a situation both where people just say kind of crazy stuff that they would never say
with no consequences
to your face with no consequences.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I get that. I understand it, but do we really expect, Barack to jump up there and dunk on a nigga if somebody say something? No. You're gonna look ignorant. again, Barack Obama is the Will Smith of presidents, okay? You get up there, you want to slap Donald Trump, they gonna come for you and everything that you got. They're gonna tell how you was in love with the punk over there in the church in Chicago that y'all unalived right before you became the president. They're gonna tell the truth and resurface that Tucker Carlson interview that he did with that big white man that said y'all smoke crack together. They're gonna go out there and look at stuff in your house and pull up and figure out how y'all done drowned that man if you play with Donald Trump like that. Allegedly, okay, this is all alleged. These are all the conspiracy theories around Barack Obama name. And I guess they just gonna be out there bitch arguing like two lovers. And Barack Obama will go, oh yeah, you wanna play? I saw you on the Diddy tape. What's there to talk about? And you know, I love how we got selective outrage. Rest in peace to the 1-year-old black boy that was shot up outside of Walmart. His name is Chrisean Wiley out of some buttfuck Egypt part of Mississippi. The whole state ain't buttfuck Egypt, okay? So they shot the boy up around the corner from where they drug Emmett Till out there in Mississippi and hung Trevor over there at Delta State University, and then they shot this little baby. But then I looked and I realized that the mother of the child did an interview and sat in a car with a nigga that she probably had to hog to on that thing, you know, in order to just, you know, get something to eat. Cause the mother sat down and said that her and her friend was in Walmart boosting. And then her friend backed the car up and drove it, finna hit that police officer. The police shot. And she picked up her baby and put the baby just like this so the baby ain't have no opportunity, no chance to live. Knowing she ready to lay down and have some other man baby. And then Benjamin Crump, long head, reptilian ass, African, but I don't give a fuck what your Wikipedia say where you was born at and stuff. The fact that you wrote that bitch yourself says CIA all over it. And you got thoughts like Jasmine Mine standing behind you, who ain't doing nothing but hiking up her skirt, period, point blank, period. And you done went over there to help another desperate, destitute hoe. Now that one will do it for $40, okay? Jasmine said she wrote $40,000. Jasmine said she worth $40,000 because she done stood behind and took a picture with Benjamin Crump, y'all. And he got his long, ugly, long mouth ass over there in Mississippi stirring the pot. And not knowing the mother done did a prior interview where she said that she held the baby up and let the police shoot the baby so that she can live. Accountability has to be across the board. I hate that it's a white police officer that did that instantly because I'm black, bitch, and I know what it's like. I'm gonna stand behind the people. But right is right and wrong is wrong. She would never get to heaven. She let a baby, a new fresh-born child that ain't have no body counts, that ain't have no crime, that went out this bitch boosting, that couldn't even fend for themselves, die for her. We gotta stop living under this theory, this angry black woman syndrome to where they love to say, I bought you in this world and I can take you out. And she took that literal. She let the police shoot her baby so she can get away with the merchandise that she stole. Crime play the victim with Benjamin Crump, long mouth ass, and act like she ain't supposed to be in jail for boosting out the crackers Walmart. And child endangerment. She just as guilty as the police. So all this selective outrage that we got going on in the black community, it's time to iron it out a little bit, even with the Carmelo Anthony. We're gonna get to that. But before I do, let's talk about how ain't nobody talking about Barack Obama and open up this presidential center and had big backs and bitches that looked like they was on Section 8 jamming and partying and twerking and scrubbing the ground like they was at 1994 Freaknik. At the same time, when niggas out there busting up in the hood, bitch. Niggas busting it up, laid out, unalived 6 people, shot 42 people in Chicago. Right around the corner where Barack Obama had his Section 8 food stamp line motherfucker busting it open. Oprah ain't even come now. Guess she ain't have enough Botox in time. But how come we ain't talking about what happened over there on Juneteenth? 6 people dead, 42 people shot on Martin Luther Jr. Boulevard. Are we not supposed to talk about that and bring that up? They done gave Martin Luther King Jr. That's the day that somebody gonna pop Sean David Wade's daughter, cause that's when she turned 18. And then unalivements happen. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Easter Sunday, Juneteenth. Okay, so her damn says she needs to be locked up. She do need to be locked up. They got Benjamin Crump long mile fast up there looking to chase clout. Ain't said shit about how Mr. Child got away with unaliving Cyrus. Chased that boy a half a football field away from his store, shot him in the back, and got found not guilty by a jury of Cyrus's peers. I need to go back and see them jurors who was in that case. Let Mr. Child get away with a little black boy. And they played with y'all and did a faulty job with evidence in real time while the case was going, and then with shit over your head. Said a whole community of black people can say that they seen this happen and they still don't care. They gonna believe one Asian over all of us in a predominantly black place like rusted ass South Carolina. So, white folk keep telling me it's accountability. And Benjamin Crump is a plant. Bitch, you ain't black American, you a tether. And we can tell by your fucking phenotypes, motherfucker. Look like an Nique that came from over there by Somali. You know that Somali got the most beautiful women. But if you look at a Somali man and put that picture next to Benjamin Crump, their head match up. I'm just roasting him, y'all. Chicago is Chicago. The Lord can come back and they'll still be pow-powing folks up. Listen, first of all, and then they had the mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, talking about, oh, it's Donald Trump's fault that these niggas spraying each other up in Chicago. How is it Donald Trump's fault when Donald Trump specifically sent ICE in the feds in the buildings to get the immigrants and all the guns up out of there? Maybe that's what Donald Trump fucked up, because when the Venezuelans was all out there in Chicago, them niggas was in the house and crime rate was lower because the Venezuelans had them niggas in check or stinking and dead in the buildings. Won't even come outside. Yeah. Chicago let the Venezuelans lay them down and Donald Trump got rid of them. And now come Juneteenth, the first Juneteenth since Donald Trump, they got them Venezuelans from telling them niggas what to do. They want to shoot up each other, but they ain't have no smoke for the Venezuelans until Donald Trump came and saved them scary ass niggas. Fuck Chicago. Them niggas all talk over there. Nigga, you ain't shit cool until you smoking on Tuka, huh? Man, get out of here. Chicago been dead, nigga. Y'all King, Lil Durk, in that nigga in a cell. And the other heroes dead, nigga, or done turned feds. So why we ain't talking about our own issues? Shit up out of here, nigga. Mr. Jeff Metcalf, y'all remember the cracker called Watermelon Felon? He's still out here demanding, okay, Mr. Jeff Metcalf, I'm above it all. And Austin was supposed to be this big old superhero that I made up in my head since he was a little boy. And by the time he died, I knew half that shit was bullshit and wasn't true for him. But I'm going to put him on a high pedestal and compare him to Hunter, who's just meek and ain't got no personality, a bad attitude, and already a crack cocaine. How much of that money that he done spent on them drugs that you done spent to be sitting over there high in a motherfucking beach volleyball outfit with a fucking shirt on that looked like a tube top, almost big bowling ball ass belly and some Daisy Dukes, gonna say Watermelon Felons.
And we could show the world this wasn't a racial divide thing, that we could kind of close the gap instead of widening it. But at that point, they'd obviously retained the services of Dominique Alexander, a convicted baby-shaking felon advocate who decided to throw me out of the press conference, had me removed by police, and then proceeded to gaslight me and tell me how I was such,
Oh, 1 second. What's going on?
and tell me how I was such,
Oh my gosh. 1 second. Did we want to give him time? I mean, he's. Please don't tell me my internet is acting up. Anyway, so Jeff Metcalf has been going on this PR campaign, just talking about how great Austin was, what he could have, should have been, and how second best Hunter is, and saying that, you know, the Anthony family owe him an apology for unaliving Austin. When we see video,
it was not dignified to my son or myself, which I really couldn't quite understand as they proceeded to gaslight me. And also took there was a young lady who has followed the case also from the entire time. Her name is Sarah Fields. Also showed information about her. That's when they took it from any type of remorse, which they did not show, to the fact of now we're going to play the race card. And now we're going to politicize this. Now we're getting a political activist involved. The two things I said on one of the first interviews I ever did was, please don't make this about race, and please don't politicize it. But they chose to do both.
And your goal that day was to simply get together and pray?
All I wanted, yeah. I was actually hoping to show them, hey, look, man, I know what happened was terrible. And your son made a horrible mistake. I was hoping for some accountability maybe and some remorse. Neither one was shown.
Have you ever spoken to the Anthonys?
No.
No apology, no remorse?
Nothing.
You were telling me you were inside the courtroom, quite obviously. After the verdict, the Anthonys left. They weren't there for Carmelo's sentencing.
That is correct. They weren't there for the sentencing.
So first of all, accountability is on both parts. You know, the footage that has been released is heavily edited. There's whole human beings masked out of footage, and it's grainy because not just because it's zoomed in, but because they needed to make it look as grainy as possible to hide all of the editing done to the video, masking human beings out of whole live video. It's very possible, ladies and gentlemen. It happens in Hollywood all the time. Law enforcement has used it in the Nique Jenkins case. Law enforcement used it in the Jeffrey Epstein matter, because I seen the little shadows and the little figments. They're like, if you know how this stuff go and how to edit a film or edit videos, then you know that these things are very possible. And so I look for those things. I can look at a TV show or a movie and find a mistake that the average person can't, because I know how it's filmed and how it's made. So for you to sit up here and say that the Anthony family owe you an apology, that's like buck breaking and refusing to acknowledge the truth of the matter is that your son is a big boy. He's a bully. And I feel like Jeff Metcalf actually acknowledging, hey, what happened was not cool and your son made a terrible mistake. I think that was his slight bit of accountability. And he feels like, yeah, even though my son probably was an asshole, he didn't deserve to lose his life. So now he has soul ties with the Anthony family. He's the only one that's going around on these interviews talking, getting paid, reigniting GoFundMe campaigns, building this story about what Austin could have been if he wasn't stabbed, and this whole Hollywood move in his head. And he's just clout chasing and making money off of this deceased boy whose life he wasn't really a part of. Collins County is extremely racist. He can talk about dominating Alexander being a child shaking or whatever, but you are an actual predator, sir. You are an actual predator. And ever since that mugshot was released about you, you have been putting on makeup and hiding that mole on your face to make it seem like that's not you, but that's you in that mugshot. Back in 2011, you got caught up and went in for X-Day, okay? And Megan, your child's mother, wants nothing to do with you. from the likeness of you both having different GoFundMes, all the way down to even when y'all did that little interview inside the courthouse. Hunter and Megan was right there, and you was on the other side or not even in the picture. Seems like Hunter's a mother's boy, and Megan doesn't like you. Nobody likes you. Where's your siblings? Where's your son? Didn't Hunter tell you that he wasn't cool with you clout chasing off of his deceased brother? He don't do it. The mother don't do it. You're making all of this about you and how you feel, opposed to honoring your deceased son, because you are a disgusting person like that.
And they were not there for victim impact statements. They left that poor child up there by himself. As soon as the verdict.
I'm not going to give you the satisfaction to look in my face to see my pain and how much I'm hurting and hear what's going on with my son and the time when I'm about to faint, and I've never been through nothing like this in my life. That man went behind his wife, and he got other kids to take care of too. And that doesn't mean that he neglected him. The grandmother was right there. They visit him. They call him all the time. They've secured some of the most powerful attorneys for him. Like, what are you talking about? I'm pretty sure they had a conversation with their son saying, if something, I cannot be in there and don't expect me to be there. I'm pretty sure that conversation happened. I've seen plenty of black mothers rush out of the courthouse when their child is found guilty because they don't want to hear them white folks say how much time they gave their babies. I heard that verbatim. And these are people from Louisiana that moved to Texas. So I'm pretty sure that's what that meant. They don't not care for their kids, bitch. You a big ass bully, just like your son, and that's why he ain't here no more, motherfucker. You like the satisfaction of seeing black people hurt and have pain on their face. That make you feel a little bit alive. Fucking vampire, you out of blood and you doing all these interviews to hunt these folks. Leave it alone. He gone.
Verdict was read. He was guilty. His family and some other advocates left the courtroom and turned in their badges.
Because they just don't agree. And they know that's what black people do. Black people lead the motherfucking court. I'm not finna do this. Shit. It's a nigga to go and yell and scream and hoop and holler like we in church. Like a hoe done finally went to church after selling her drawers every day of the week for 4 years straight and finally went to church. Or better yet, on Easter Sunday. That's when everybody want to go to church, put on a brand new outfit, brand new makeup, lipstick. Easter Sunday is the new high school for old bitches and everybody who grew up in the church and turned out to be some of them. But they come up in there with all the jewelry, all the stunting. Nigga, I remember I used to do that shit, nigga. I used to sit down and listen. Bitch, I used to get up and walk to the bathroom because I know everybody gonna see I got that shit on Easter Sunday. And I came, and matter of fact, after I leave the bathroom, you'll be lucky if I go back and sit down. I'm gonna stay gone long enough for somebody else to come in and get my seat. So now I gotta stand at the back of the church and act like I'm listening to the preacher, and I'm just slowly but surely creeping out on Easter Sunday. So, yeah. My whole point is niggas is not finna tell you they sins and tell you they pain and shit like that. And how you told Carmelo, look at me, boy. How the DA said, look, and how Hunter tried to do that same shit. I'd have spit in y'all cracker face for playing with me like that. See, that's why I stay up out of their face and don't like getting caught up in that system. Motherfucker wanna take me through that system, you gonna see the worst attitude. Let you know not to fuck with me. Especially if I know I'm innocent. Bitch, let's get to these people. The jury. And by the fact, I want to testify my own case. I'm going to let you know that from day one. Unlike Carmelo Anthony. Shame on him. Shame on a couple of these bloggers and stuff that actually went out to cover the Carmelo Anthony case, okay? So, Nique at Nite, and let me stay on topic. She went to the Carmelo Anthony case and, this is what she went viral for. Nobody was listening to her. cover the law, anything with the case. She was running around the court looking for some mess just because she couldn't articulate what was going on. Okay, you can be there. That does not mean you gain authority over it. I wasn't there, and I got way more clicks and views and more viral attention than all of y'all on YouTube. On X and Facebook. But y'all from YouTube. And you didn't think about diversifying on those platforms. And if I would have took over Rumble too. But, I recall when she went there, I was listening, and then she made the report about what was going on. And 3 minutes later, I'm going to look for some mess. And I'm like, girl, you're not me. You can't break down the law. You can't find the mess, start the mess. You're not me, okay? I don't know if y'all noticed, but if I'm not at these court cases, it's boring. The drama of it all, the legal breakdown of it all. That's not harassment, bitch. That's content. And so, she went over there, and I'm like, okay, cool, you over there. She had the T.I. and Tiny. And ain't nobody Googling, let's find Nique at NyQuil, because she just at T.I. and Tiny, and she knows what she's talking about. You just piggyback off of whatever. And it's the same, got your daughter in there writing notes and doing all this other stuff because it's summertime. You ain't got no babysitter. Spent all your money over there in Texas thinking Carmelo Anthony gonna shoot you up until Tasha K and at least a lovely T level. And it didn't. You ain't entertained, and ain't nobody tuned in but your normal audience. That's all. So this is what you went viral for, babe.
I'm okay. I just got worked up. I'm all right. Anyways, I came here to cover a trial, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick update. We only have a little bit. So far there has been 3 witnesses. The first one was, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm surrounded by Black Panthers right now, so they protected me. The first witness was a 17-year-old who goes to Centennial. I'm sorry. I'm gonna come back.
Oh, Lord.
Girl, this is what everybody was talking about on the internet, child. You sat up there and saw me going viral and me engaging with all the... And Queen Sheba, darling, just blew you out of the socket. Like, Queen Sheba, darling, was covering it, doing the best that she can, okay? Me, bitch, I would have been like, he should have objected to this. He should have did this to impeach this witness. I would have been all like that. They can't do that. Only I can do that. And because I know how to do that, Queen Sheba, darling, don't know how to do that. Nique at NyQuil don't know how to do that. She couldn't even keep up with Queen Sheba, darling. So she had to cry and go get these bum-ass niggas that ain't got no motherfucking job, probably go to the casino once they get their check on the 3rd. Look like they got worms and still wanting to stick it inside of Nique and NyQuil. And talking about they Black Panthers. And niggas barely look like they drink fucking lean. What? Black Panther, and now you associated with all these extreme black people. And the next time we see you live, we got these bum ass niggas. First, it was your uncle that looked like a giant puss noodle ball. And then it was, you know, these other strange men that's there to protect you. Like, girl. And then talking about you gonna bring the Black Panthers on your platform. Them bitches ain't in no charter and they don't know each other, okay? Them look like the ones. If they Black Panthers, then guess what? Them the fucking three. Y'all know the hunchback off of 300. A group of them that went on down to the courthouse and she didn't connect it with. Talking about they there to protect her. Oh, because you crying, not no real pain. Like, look, talking about Sarah Fields. Girl, you did all that to try to clout chase off of that girl name. Oh, I'm suing it. Oh, this is going to make me go viral. Oh, my gosh, Sarah Fields. Oh, she's been doing this case since the beginning, and I'm having a hard time keeping up. And no, she was mad. Because, you know, her and Queen Sheba Darling, they got the same hairstyle. And they know Queen Sheba Darling was the queen and the star of it. And she just couldn't keep up. So she went over there, fucking around with Sarah Field. Say the girl looked at her and she just scared. And that's why she was crying. Talking about she gonna sue and doing it. Ain't none of that shit go viral. Child, you know who failed her? Dennis Byron tight pants wearing ass is who started all of this, okay? Talking about, reporter Nique getting bullied and harassed, and had a little clip of her on the news station, ABC or whatever, for about 2-3 seconds. Like she was really a part of all of that and wasn't just, you know, a little DEI hire. Okay, we're mainstream and we got to look like we're, you know, social media's out here at the Diddy trial. Let's bring them out here. And they snatching platforms. They did all of that shit because they knew that the media was going to be there. And so by that time, I was just like, what the fuck? My platform is gone. I'm still covering this shit. I was like, all focus. That's what they do. They throw me off because they cannot keep up. They don't cover the law better than me. If I was their Queen Sheba Darling, she would have had no choice but to collaborate because I know what I'm doing. And then the mess, child, we would have had that shit going. I would have had Nique and Sarah Fields debating outside the court. Talking about fighting and beefing and suing, bitch. You want, okay, I'm the ringleader. Okay, you need the ringleader. You can't do it like me. So don't start no mess outside the court. It's not entertaining. It's pathetic. That's the biggest difference, Nique at Night. And so y'all saying, why you saying all this about Nique at Night queer? Because she shaded me. And then I'm going to get into, you know, why we're here with her. But anyway, she said, when I got on YouTube, I built my platform by posting 3 to 4 videos a day. I would do extensive research and break down stories. I would gather receipts nobody else had, interview key people connected to the stories, and grind my A off to build my platform with not a single handout. Girl, you faked the beef with Tasha K and cried just like you cried at the Carmelo Anthony trial for some sympathy cash apps and all the bitches that didn't like her at the time. Tricking on over here. You wanted to even be Cardi B and all Tasha K ops friends. That's why you over there with Mr. Big Gum. You picked the wrong side of the history for a temporary victory.
Oh, Lord.
So, yeah, girl, stop lying. You was a part of the mess. Even though you was doing this, you have always been a part of the mess. Motherfucker said that you smell like fish and you got mad, broke down, cried, screaming, ran out the back door. And now history repeat itself when a little frail white girl that used to do meth looked at you one way. You scoured and crowed up and cried on live in your car because you ain't make no money for the Carmelo Anthony trial because you thought it was going to be like the next Diddy trial, didn't you, huh? Yeah. These new content creators are lazy, jealous, crabs in a barrel haters. Instead of putting in the work and getting good at their craft, they all follow the same lazy motto, find a creator who put in the work and has a big following and hate on them for clout. Girl, I don't know who did this to you, but nobody's checking for you, okay? We all use vidIQ or whatever platform that you got. You can figure out how many people are looking for me and how many of them are not looking for you.
Oh,
So, you know, you do some stuff, you gonna be put up there on the big screen. Y'all wanna be acting like y'all kings and queens and above the mess, and don't nobody talk no shit into good looking, crazy, wild, entertaining, all around, all across the board. It's 10, 10, 10. To not come up here and pack y'all up, and y'all got a real problem with that, even though y'all played that same game with each other. And like I'm supposed to fall in line like it's a hierarchy. Bitch gone somewhere. Rinse and repeat every try. This is where she go to off on me, child. Cloud chase with a one-sided beef to try and get their audience to pay attention to them and repeat. Last try, a different creator was the target. Now this try, I guess, is my turn. Girl, who was the target? I mean, if you're talking about the Megan Thee Stallion trial that you wasn't at, or the Diddy trial that I too was at, girl, you know that I wasn't targeting, wasn't focusing on nobody. Y'all bitches plot, plan, and twist narratives around me because you scared of my influence, bitch. My first 3.5 weeks at the Diddy trial, who was going viral every fucking day on all the blogs? Me. I ain't have to go up there and beg people or do no naked and all of that other stuff. I didn't have to sensationalize that. What I did was cover the case with more notes and more pages of notes than you, because I actually know the law. And when I hear the law, it's like saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G to me. But then when you hear the law, it's like geometry, something that you couldn't pass, which is why your ass didn't go to college, bitch.
Oh, Lord.
Okay? Not the same. And then the drama outside. Y'all remember at the Diddy trial, since you talking about cloud chasing out, I ain't talked to none of them going viral every single day. Who cultivated the outside environment in the outside of the court stuff? Denied. Motherfuckers tuned in and looked forward to that because of Denied. Because before I was there, wasn't nobody going viral outside the court. Nobody was talking about them on YouTube. Nigga, I got this shit popping and lit. So y'all care about followers and checks and shit like that. When Storm Monroe got 354,000 followers plus a check and can't even get 10,000 views on the video. Bitch, where the money at? That's what I'm talking about. Where the money? And y'all looking at my channel and my views and shit like that. My community tight. Because y'all can sit there and do a 60,000 view video and your money still ain't like mine with my less than 1,000 or whatever. When y'all was watching me pulling up my videos saying y'all victim and shit like that. Is you cool? Y'all the stalkers, and y'all the ones that fuck with me. You come in my way, we're going to cultivate it. Because before and every time that I go viral, y'all got to talk about it or do your best to talk around it, bitch. But on the other time, from Nique at NyQuil, crying in a car without no real substance or family issues behind it because a white girl looked at you wrong and you couldn't keep up with Queen Sheba Darling. Or a nigga that go viral every time for some shit that you gotta apologize for is beneath me, bitch. Y'all can go on with y'all big platforms. That's just one platform, bitch. They're not gonna rock off and take off wherever I fucking go. And they ain't gotta do it with no sissy attitude either. So who you think you playing with? Talking about I had the clout chase off of. No, I didn't. What are you talking about? That's the narrative that you jumped on, and that's why I don't fuck with you to this day. You a big ass clout chase. I remember my audience, some people that's watching right now told me that you was hating on me at the ASAP Rocky trial. Mad because you with your 350,000 people and my little 8,000 subscriber follower channel was getting more clicks and views and more attention than you. So that right there told me it was about the quality and the personality, which is something that y'all don't have. So fuck you, okay? Nique at NyQuil, black creators on top of the race is some kind of sick deal. But no matter what side of race, nobody is stopping me from covering trials. Think you have the power to do that. It's crazy work, not gonna happen. Exactly. I think I found somebody who felt like they got the power to do that or the power to silence me. And the only reason why I was silent outside of talking about my case, because I'm a mastermind. And I'm not scared to go to fucking jail to prove a motherfucking point. Dead ass bitch. Pain, no suffering over here. And don't call about the blue jacket because I'm leaving it home. If, okay? Who should be ashamed? I should be ashamed of myself for what? Why should I be ashamed of myself? Y'all don't understand. Do I need to explain to you what Nique at Nite did to me for me to give her that type of reading? Okay, because see, I am the person that'll shoot first and ask motherfucking questions later, nigga. Let me go ahead and give y'all the rundown, okay? So, Nique at NyQuil has a cousin that was jealous of Jaguar Wright because Jaguar Wright stole her woman. And at the time, I was Jaguar Wright's channel manager, and she got so mad and called me a punk, called me and said that I looked like I was sick and that I had HIV. All of this house in Virginia. That's what Nique Nite, her cousin, said about me. But she forgot that when she first came on and getting all the, Amazon deliveries and the cash apps and all this shit, she forgot that when she was telling her life story, she told the whole internet that her mother died with a house in Virginia and she was forced to be a caregiver and take up for her, where she had to clean her doo-doo up and everything. And so at the time, because I thought she was a sweet person, I poured into her. I even went and ordered something off of her Amazon wish list. And Nique Nite didn't tell us about her cousin and her cousin's intent and desire to be a content creator. That came from Dookie Way. A nigga that liked to exploit crazy, slow ass women. And I didn't know she was slow. I didn't know she was crazy at the time. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel bad for her. Bought her something. She would be in there with the kids. And then it just got worse and worse. One day she's snapping, ooh, like mean as a dog to the church, and then back she's nice. And said that bitch was using the correct Nigerian seasoning, so we know she had her some Nigerian stuff over there. So, Naisha, that's her name, Naisha. And so Naisha just got mad because, Jaguar Wright stole her woman and she couldn't get her back. And for some reason, I'm the reason why the relationship is working, because if Jaguar and TJ was on my channel arguing, I'd be having conversations trying to help them resolve their little issues. And Aisha went live and she said she called me everything but a child of God. And bitch, why you did that with Deny? Knowing damn well you pick any one of these YouTubers or anybody that done played with me, bitch. I'm from Clubhouse, okay? The only thing we had was pictures and a voice. But now I got your whole house, your whole living situation, your background, bitch. I drug her for 12 hours straight for playing with me, okay? And I was on one. Because, see, so many people try to play with me, and so it builds, and then when it, boop, like, okay, you're the target, boop. And that's just like joking, roasting. That's like not like I'm gonna fight somebody or harm somebody in real life, okay? And so Nique Nite felt some type of way about it. And then after that, I first met at the Tory Lanez sentencing hearing. That was nothing. Like, what was it? It was something where I think when I met at the Tory Lanez sentencing hearing, she was mad at me about that, I believe. And then after that, I don't know if it was some commentary or something that I probably said that she didn't like. And she was so mad. Like, bitch, y'all don't run me. You out there viral. You out there doing some dumb shit. People are going to talk about it. We have the right to talk about it. Like, that doesn't mean I hate you. That doesn't mean I don't like you. It's just, this is my opinion about this. And so she's one of those. Then at the Diddy trial, I don't know which came first, the ASAP Rocky trial or the Diddy trial. But the Diddy trial, it was like she had an issue. And I was like, nah, we talked about it. And I think the issue was with me roasting her cousin. And we talked about it. I was like, your cousin said this about me. Like, bitch, you don't step in the arena with me. I don't give a fuck if you a child. I don't give a fuck if you got Crohn's disease, alopecia, whatever, bitch. Okay, y'all, you want me to come out of my chair and throw tomatoes at you? Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay. Dead ass. So somebody said, don't say nothing to me. I'm sick of y'all posting stuff about Chrisean for clicks and views. Take care of your own family and kids. This stuff is old. Y'all never say anything about Jaden drunk behind. Girl, we haven't even gotten to Chrisean Rock yet, but just hold your horses. I'll drop the link for you, and I want to hear from you. I'm not an op. I feel like people can change. So why don't you let me know what Chrisean Rock has done to improve her life and Shunya life since the last time I talked about it, because it's been about 3 months. Big what? Huh? Big what? Anyways, Yeah, so yeah, Nique NyQuil went at me hard and talked about how her journalistic integrity has been tested and how she is the only one to interview the real people, how she spoke to Drew Anthony. Like, she was such a clout chaser behind this Carmelo Anthony case to the point to where she made a 5-minute video just to tell people she spoke to Drew Anthony thinking that she finna get 100,000 views off of this video that's gonna warm everybody up and 100,000 people just gonna be waiting for her to do her interview with Drew Anthony. Like, dead ass. That's the type of person she is, right? As far as content creator, I ain't mad at the girl, but I peeped it. Like, that shit is juvenile to me, girl. I see through all y'all content creator strategy. I see when y'all even copy my shit on Kick and all, child. Oh, Lord have mercy. But anyways, so Nique NyQuil bragged about interviewing people and having connections. People I've seen you interview with somebody that pretended to be Black Panthers, but probably can't even spell Black nor Panther. And then you also had Dominique Alexander on your platform. And my whole thing is people were looking at Dominique Alexander as far as like what he did and what he could have done to make the case be a certain way. You know, Dominique Alexander said he didn't see this, or Dominique Alexander then he went on his own platform and explained how he convinced Kayla, Carmelo Anthony's mother, to put the GoFundMe in his 501c. And he said when he got the money, he had to take care of and pay people within his own 501c. And also they have a consulting attorney that only practiced civil law, Kim Coleman. She had to get her money for consulting. And most attorneys just make up their own fees, especially if they see how much money that you got, how much money is available for this particular cause of action. They just start putting numbers on it. There's no regulation as far as how much these attorneys can charge. But don't be in harassment restraining order court and saying that somebody owed $40,000 in attorney fees. If I know how to do motion to compel to pull up the bank records to show if that's how much you was paid or not, and thinking that I'm gonna pay somebody $40,000, bitch, you setting yourself up. Fraud all across the board. I'm not done with you yet, Jasmine Mine. But as far as Dominique Alexander and what he did pertaining to the lawyer, I don't understand how Nique Nite could interview him and not nail down any important questions and just sit there looking like a deer in headlights. Like, if you got this person and you're interviewing with them, you can interview them first, but that doesn't mean that you're the best because this other person got the actual answer to prove that this man is
another
fraudulent.
attorney, a Black attorney. The first attorney I had to meet was black. Rain asked me what the price that Black attorney was. Charge? $500,000. $500,000. They weren't talking until they gave him $200,000.
What the white man say?
75.
75,000.
Yeah. It was all about money. It was all a show. Like these new attorneys that Carmelo Anthony have on appeal. I'm like, so I guess you see the clicks and the views. I guess you see after the sentencing, the case became bigger and people are still talking about it. So let me attach my name to this. And Black attorneys see how much money Kayla has in the GoFundMe. They want it all. I'm going to take all of this. And Kayla and Drew is looking like, oh my gosh, look at all this money. I ain't never had as much. Ain't never had that much. Drew worked at a factory and Kayla was a stay-at-home mom. How they living in these mansions and shit? You ever think about that? There's got to be some more money coming from somewhere else. And if it's fraudulent, let's go ahead and use this money over here from the GoFundMe. So they all was fighting for the money. Carmelo Anthony's freedom and everything was second best. It really had nothing to do with anything. It was just social media hype. Shit, you got me fucked though. If I was attacked like that, out on bail and stuff like this, is you cool? If I was Carmelo, I would have made a video. My lawyer said for me not to talk, but here's the truth. And I hope somebody hear this, and it's important for you to hear this because I've gotten sentenced for whatever. You know, rich white folks, they go to making eulogy speeches and shit to their kids. And we see it on TV. Shit, if I was Carmelo, I'd have turned this bitch into a Black Mirror episode. Fuck wrong. I would have pre-recorded all of that. but he didn't even testify. We'll see. But a lot of people that are incarcerated right now and have been incarcerated and got themselves out or got out later, even with the help of an attorney, typically becomes attorneys, because once you got fucked over and somebody done did you wrong, when you have a righteous anger about it, you learn from that. No matter how it comes out, like, and I just learned this too by taking anger management classes, right? Like sometimes I'd be like, but I also know how to do the right thing that's as effective as it's like sometimes, especially in law, the right thing, it doesn't come as instantaneous as just a public growl. It's like a waiting game. So the reason why I personally learned a lot is because I have a righteous anger behind whatever that led me to be in that situation. And I have to figure out how not to put myself in that situation again. Change behavior comes with knowledge and experience. And life is the best teacher. So as of right now, Carmelo Anthony is looking at 17 and a half years. We'll see what these licensed attorneys do. These attorneys have been doxxed, have been put out there by Sarah Fields, whose whole sole purpose is to discredit Carmelo Anthony's defense. So you're not reporting accurately and unbiasedly. And we seen that when Megan Thee Stallion sued Milagro, how Milagro was like, oh, I'm media, but yeah, you're doing it solely for the benefit of the other person and against this other side. So Sarah Fields cannot be considered media as a matter of law because of how she's operating. She's not reporting anything favorable to Carmelo. Anything favorable to Carmelo, her actions have been to attack it directly. So you're not a journalist. You're just a racist bitch hiding behind journalism. You know, and I tell you guys so many times, the best way to spot out a white person is to go to their job, figure out their profession, and see how far and how extensive they will go. And if you can beat them in their rhetoric and they still don't move, they're racist. It's actually fun sometimes. Instead of saying, oh, you're racist. Oh, let me figure you out intellectually. That's real fun. Okay, it's real fun. Great debate. It makes for it, okay? But underlyingly, I know you're a racist motherfucker. And I know I gotta, keep calling that out in this particular conversation. Or whatever the case may be. But anyway, Sarah Fields is definitely racist. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. All right, ASAP Rocky continues to do everything but praise the woman that he's with. Literally. ASAP Rocky and Rihanna relationship kind of reminds me of this YouTube couple by the name of, Ben and Sammy. Okay, like ASAP Rocky to sit up there and gas up, just play all in Rihanna's face, and she'll get mad and be on the bus, and and people like, oh, Rihanna looks sad. What is she sad about? Because this nigga stay in these bitches' faces and stay praising everybody but the girl that he's actually with and that he's supposed to be, down with. And so I feel like
I'm out here swinging about this man's character and reputation this week. And you get up here, and it's no disrespect to Danny Lynn, because I love Danny Lynn. It ain't no disrespect, but ain't nobody been out here doing what I was doing this week. And you get up here, you always praising somebody else, nigga. Like, what the fuck? The fuck is wrong with you?
Damn, who I'm praising more than you, baby?
What?
You got smoke, get it off your chest, baby.
Anyways, that's a YouTube couple by the name of Ben and Sammy, and he has absolutely no regard for her at all, and so very disrespectful. And then when I see someone like ASAP Rocky bagging a bad chick like Rihanna, I can't help but think about how foolish she actually might look to be dealing with someone like ASAP Rocky. I mean, even, what was it, like 2 weeks ago, we seen Rihanna out at the club partying with strippers throwing dollars on them with ASAP Rocky. I totally felt like that was Rihanna actually trying to figure out how to get along with and go along with his particular lifestyle and accept it, because she's going to do anything to keep her family together at this point in time. And I've already told you guys, I feel like ASAP Rocky continued to put babies inside of Rihanna to decrease her value, decrease her likability or desire to be with another man. Like, how can she have 3 kids by this guy and bring somebody else in the picture to play stepdaddy or what? She's never going to be happy like that. And Rihanna has never really been the brightest bulb at all. I mean, she came over to America at the age of 15 and told Tyra Banks that, you know, when she was 15, Jay-Z forced her to sign a record deal and an NDA, or he was going to throw her out the 22nd floor of a building. She got bopped up by Chris Brown, and she likes pain. She gets new piercings and new tattoos to compensate for, you know, whatever pain that she's going through. We even seen her get a tattoo of her child scribble on her leg, and it just looked a mess. But anyways, A$AP Rocky is on tour with this bullhorn. I'm wondering if he's wearing some Fenty today, because we did see that nigga have some G-strings up his ass during one other show. And when I seen that, I was like, oh, yep, it's confirmed. He really wants the Destiny swap with Rihanna.
Thank God y'all didn't know me when I was single, because I would have fucked the shit out you if you was pregnant, you know?
What?
Thank God y'all didn't know me when I was single, because I would have fucked the shit out you if you was pregnant, you know?
What?
Thank God y'all didn't know me when I was single, because I would have...
Thank God y'all didn't know me when I was single, because I would have... yeah, okay. Like, who are you talking to exactly? You're just saying that to everybody in the building. Like, anybody and everybody can get it if I wasn't single. What do you mean? Like, you got 3 kids by the same woman, and this should not even be on your mind. Thank God. You're doing this in front of the whole public. Thank God if I wasn't single. I wonder what you're doing in private. Now that these women know that you're easy to seduce, you know how many women that he probably can't get just off the back of them thinking about smashing something that Rihanna has, taking something from her? Why do you think Megan lost her deal with Fenty? Because she sleep with everybody. They say she was sleeping with A$AP Rocky, and Rihanna had to get rid of her. He probably was sleeping with that bitch that shot up their house. Now, I'm not even going to go to the point to talk about the conception of the kids and stuff, because I feel like that's a little bit too far. But again, is he having kids with Rihanna because he loves her and want to be with her forever and ever until they grow old? Or is it because he just liked the idea that she's Rihanna? Hey, does A$AP look ashy and dusty all the time? Can someone explain? Like, A$AP is like Caribbean. So he has this type of ash on his skin that's beautiful in the right lighting. I will say that. A lot of Caribbean people have that. Yes. Yep. See, he's Caribbean. So that's another way that Caribbean people can tell other Caribbean people by the texture by the texture of their skin. Caribbean people have skin like Brazilian people too. So, you know, even a lot of the Brazilians, they look ashy and dirty and dusty, but they're not. It's just how their skin is. She pregnant again. Rihanna's pregnant again. Stop lying, Jeremy. Get out of here. I don't even know what the fuck. Shit. God damn, we talking shit about the Dominican woman, Cardi B. Rihanna pregnant. Let me see. Rihanna pregnant again. God damn, them Caribbean women stay pregnant more than the Mexicans. Let me see. Get your hold on. What? Oh my fucking God. Rihanna has officially confirmed that she's expecting. What the fuck? This nigga is a misogynist. This nigga don't like this nigga's a misogynist. He's getting her pregnant so that she can be unattractive to other people. Why he get to laugh and smile in skinny girls' faces, right? When Rihanna was with him, when they first got together, she was skinny, like his type. Then he dates Salida Ebanks, a supermodel, skinny. Wasn't he just smiling and waving in somebody's face at the Met Gala, and Rihanna was mad and about to break down and cry in the car, skinny. She just had a baby. Like, he just gonna keep on putting back. And Rihanna's slow, child. At this point in time, we just go ahead and be Elizabeth Taylor. Girl, you ain't talented enough to be Diana Ross now. What the hell is going on with my internet? Anyways, that is crazy that she's pregnant again. It gotta be this page. Let me see. Oh my goodness. It is totally confirmed. So many people, 4 babies. He's not putting kids in her out of love. I'm sorry. Because if he did, he wouldn't be focused on sleeping with other girls if he was single or not. He just basically announced and made it seem like his relationship with Rihanna is something that's hindering him from doing what he wants to do. While you sit up there and let this girl be pregnant, 9, 18, 27, 36 months of pregnancy. No exercise, no gym, no putting out no music, none of that shit. Like, what the hell is going on, yo? Like, all we talk about is Rihanna pregnant. When she put out the 9th album? Like, Rihanna have a baby every year at this point. God damn. And see, she done took 13 months pregnant to a whole nother level because she stay pregnant. I don't have no time to close your legs. I'm sorry. Like, yes, Rihanna has the money. I cannot say anything because guess what? Rihanna has the money to take care of him, but this nigga is diabolical for what he's doing to her. Wow. It's like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. When I went to his trial, everybody in the mainstream media and stuff, we was there for Rihanna. Nobody was there for him. I don't think she know that. I don't think she know that just because she ain't put out no music, we still fuck with her. I mean, she has to know that, but I don't think she is a confident person. Even Ciara take her time and space it out and drop music before she get pregnant again. That's what you call a businesswoman. Like, Rihanna, do you feel like your spot can't be taken? Like, girl, you feel like, I mean, she's pretty solid for whatever, however. I mean, she's still selling, but like, girl, you stay pregnant. That's not a good look. And you Caribbean. Like, back to back, back to back, back to back. Every pregnancy, oh my God, yes, please have this drop the album, girl. It's okay. Oh, yeah, she's just on mommy duty. She's taking time. My dad had a lot of children too, but not by the same women. Back to back, back to back, 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 like that. What if her contract says if she's preggo, she don't got to do anything like singing, etc., and she feels good when she's at to stay out of whatever she don't want to? So she's getting pregnant not to work, is what you're saying? It's not a good look, girl. I ain't even gonna lie. I felt so bad for her at the ASAP Rocky trial. I was like, girl, we're here for you. We don't care about him. And you're stepping back while he's putting himself out there like he's the star. We don't give a fuck about him, girl. Didn't Rihanna clown Ciara and now Ciara's doing better than her? In their personal life, it seemed like it. That is crazy. And he don't like that. He just sitting up there just You all big and shit. And he just pumping numbers. Oh my goodness. This nigga is fucking wild. And the more babies she have by him, the more control he has over her. His whole family surround her. She done kicked her dad from around her because of him. I ain't never even want to say that, but I'm going to be real with you. I know Mr. Fenty. I done smoked weed, plenty of weed with Mr. Fenty. Yes. He told his daughter to stay away from him. And he can't even go around her no more. Only people that can go around her is her mama and the nanny and shit like that. Melissa is not around her. Her best friend, because A$AP Rocky separated her from her own people to take full control over her. Even at his core here, number his family all the time. Only time she get away and be treated nicely by him is when she go home to Barbados, where them niggas will put him in the ground for fucking with her. Aquarius' mom said, I wouldn't want to give up my career if I always wanted to be a singer. I'm just thinking up a scenario like, why keep him around? Nobody, they got two completely different audiences. If for some reason he can't even fathom that. Like, bitch, you're never going to absorb her audience. I did not go to your trial. Don't do nothing but clown you in the see Rihanna. Karen said they should get married at this point. Just imagine you, Rihanna, you on top of the world and don't really know who you are, your own value, to the point to where you got a house out here by the streets. Where a crazy bitch that probably slept with him can come and shoot you up. She don't know who she is. And the more kids she keep having from him, the more she gonna lose herself. And I feel bad for her. It's not good. It's like, but who am I to tell or say, like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I really wanted to say, A$AP, why you keep getting Rihanna pregnant? Is it because you trying to control her? I should have said that shit. That day that they trusted me and they were smiling, but I had so much empathy and love for Rihanna. Remember? Rihanna was they were right in front of me. I'm on the elevator with these motherfuckers. Would I have been out of place? Or would they be spinning that clip right now today, 2 years later? Damn, Rihanna. I can't believe it, girl. I cannot believe it. It ain't enough love in the world for this. Even Beyonce took her time. She had designer kids and one of them came fucked up, still wearing a pamper like Shunya. God damn. So I see a lot of rockheads in the chat talking shit. Again. I do not hate Chrisean Rock. Okay? I think Chrisean Rock is capable of changing her behavior, changing her life, and focusing on her priorities. But is she? Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I have an open panel if anybody want to say anything too.
Play that shit on TNT. Turned to a mess, and now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to stand on you. I wanna win on you. I was always there for you, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me, and now I'm just reminiscing. I'm just staring at our pics. I thinking back and now I realize you wasn't that shit. My whole family told me you need to watch out for that little bitch. I didn't listen, and I was hitting. I really went out to Cali just to upgrade you. But you took that shit for granted, now you a stranger. I tried to come through and save you, but I can't save you. I need my paper, I'll see you later. When you walked in my life, that shit really turned to a mess. And now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to spend on you. I wanna win on you, I was always there for you. And you took that shit for granted, now you lost me. And now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you, you wasn't real with me. 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 You wasn't there for me. I kept it real. And you see how it feel. I was always there for you.
Rest in peace, Chrisean Cain, aka Ronnie Doe, who was slain outside of his grandmother's house on February 3rd, 2025. People have speculated that Chrisean Rock has something to do with it directly and or indirectly. I don't know that to be true, but if you are in the DMV area and have more information about what happened to Chrisean Cain, please call Anne Arundel Police Department and report to Channel 9 News. Okay?
Oh, no.
So, I have not talked about Chrisean Rock in what seems to be forever, but that did not stop the content from coming in. As a matter of fact, when Chrisean Rock was arrested and locked up and the circus was dried up, I was one of the main people on YouTube keeping her little funk ass alive out here, okay? Her and BlueFace was locked up and we entertained the people. Okay, I got boots on the grounds in the Chrisean Rock sector. Anytime I feel like talking about her, people are going to listen to me. I do not want to. However, people have seen her hook up a thing and do live streams and trying to feed him and just doing whatever she need to do to make sure that he is taken care of. Okay, so we're gonna look at the progression of Chrisean Rock baby, Chrisean Jr., as well as her holy ways. Now, before we get into that, I must say, when it comes to Chrisean Jr. was born in a private medical center. Now, given the fact that so many people are saying that he's disabled, well, if you got a disabled child, a special needs child, those kids are not supposed to leave the hospital right away. So I was told to look at this moment once she pushed Chrisean Jr. out of that infected canal, according to Terrain.
Let us know when you're having one, okay? Getting there. Sorry, guys.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
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 Thank you, Jesus. That was Chrisean's first words, was hallelujah. Oh, Jesus. You put me down.
I got it.
So his head halfway out?
It goes back in a tiny bit, but you push him almost halfway out every time you push.
Hold up.
All right, you ready? You got it? Game face. All right.
You're going to push in the name of Jesus.
And people said that she was high off of whatever Austin Metcalf had in his system.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay. Ready? Big deep breath, curl up, hold it and push. 2, 3, 4.
Oh, thank you,
5,
Jesus. Bring
6.
this baby.
That's it, Chrisean. Big breath and do it again. Big breath and do it again. Curl up and push hard. That's it, Chrisean.
Thank you, Jesus. Here you come, baby. Push, baby. Push hard. You got it, Shawty. You got it, Shawty. Come in, hallelujah. Oh, glory to God. Oh, glory to God. Push, baby. Push, baby. Get him out there. He out. His head out. He out. Thank you, Jesus. He out. Oh, glory to God. Hallelujah.
Big deep breath and push.
Thank you, Jesus.
Big deep breath and push.
Thank you, Jesus.
You got it. Push.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
One second.
So, you know, and this is why they named him Jesus, because all of this, it just felt like, you know, if you believe in reincarnation, like, you know, a spirit come back and a child is born, and this child coming back and seeing all these people crying, and it looked like, you know, part two. You gotta see this TV series called The '08 to understand it. I'm assuming that you haven't, but anyways, they're saying that, you know, Chrisean pushed Junior through an infected canal, and that could have led to him being blind. I remember doing a video, and I played it to where Chastity said out of her own mouth, or somebody said that Chastity went and said that Junior was blind and couldn't walk, couldn't talk. Chastity told me out of her own mouth in private that she was afraid to even post her own child, Lulu, because Lulu know how to walk, crawl, eat, and do everything that Chrisean Jr. cannot do. Chastity told me that Terrain didn't even know how to take care of Chrisean Jr. because in order to get his stool to move, they had to like do some other stuff and all this other stuff. And Chrisean Jr. got a hernia the same size as a baby bottle in his diaper, and that he cannot walk. Feet, toes, and stuff balled up. Chrisean did not put him in the club foot program. And people speculate. People was like, well, why, if this child was so messed up, was she allowed to take him from the birthing center?
Okay, I'm going to do this one more time. This is Sean Malone. This is Lisa Lamone. This is Chrisean Malone. Sean Malone is Chrisean Malone's biological father. This is according to her deceased baby daddy, Ronnie. Sean Malone.
That's Sean and Lisa, who look like a healthy version of Charlotte. And this is his wife, Lisa. Both of them run a law practice that petitions for and lobbies for all three branches of government and so forth. So Chrisean Rock having a baby in a private birthing center as if she's a celebrity was on behalf of him. Chrisean Rock also showed him in the birthing center at the same time in the room with her, as well as Lisa Malone. And 1 second, Charlotte tried to stick her alligator face looking ass in the frame, and they told her to get back. So this man is very connected.
This is Sean Malone. This is Lisa Lamone. This is Chrisean Malone. Sean Malone is Chrisean Malone's biological father. This is according to her deceased baby daddy, Ronnie.
So, yeah. So, Sean Malone is the whole reason why Chrisean Rock is pretty much privileged. I remember seeing a video that Chrisean Rock stated out of her own mouth that she's never going to run out of money because she's that girl and she has connections. And this is before she got onto crazy. Matter of fact, it was before she got onto BlueFace's little mini series that he had on OnlyFans. So she's always been well connected due to Sean Malone, putting her in places and in positions to win. This is why Chrisean Rock could go from this career path to that career path, because it's really not about her talent. It's about who she know and the opportunities waiting and bestowed upon her. They scammed all of us out of our money and put copyright strikes and shadow banned channels that put that bullshit ass boxing match up. So instead of her actually going out to train for her next boxing match, she has been stalking BlueFace, stalked him on Mother's Day. They say he still didn't even want to give her none. Stalked him on Father's Day, and she crashed out, thinking about and talking about getting this tattoo removed out of her face. And now people are saying she's enjoying full bowls of food, SpaghettiOs, everything, giving Junior popsicles and squeezable yogurts to eat so that she can continue to neglect the fact that he's a growing child that needs more than Pediasure in order to grow strong and to be a normal child. His teeth ain't even coming in his mouth the right way simply because the only thing he eats is soft food. Won't even give him a teaser or nothing of the sort. Didn't even follow up for that first surgery, allegedly. And with that said, you know, I actually seen a video that went viral yesterday. It was a court case where this mother in Florida was found not guilty by reasons of insanity for unaliving her 15-year-old son and 16-year-old daughter and stabbing up the husband too. So, and she said she had a spell where she just blanked out and was mentally ill. Karan Kane, aka Ronnie Doe, told me that Chrisean Rock has been in and out of mental institutions. We know mental health issues run through her family, and not just the Down syndrome look that her and Taseki hold up on their face. Even Tessa, the one that always taking care of Junior, she the sister, bitch went and ran on the highway in Baltimore at 3 o'clock in the morning and said if she wasn't doing that, the sex demon would be taking over. She also went over there playing with Terrain when Terrain wanted some money to go to the casino and held Junior hostage. Tessa stood up on top of her neighbor's car and looking like a demon was coming out of her like the Exorcist, acting all crazy and shit just so she had to take no motherfucking fade causing a scene. So this is what they do. Cry and being a crybaby is her talent and nothing else, nothing more. Okay, otherwise we wondering and we watching you just like CPS need to be watching you when you gonna kill this baby.
My girl gonna bang you, cause y'all just not being cool. Y'all being weird. Like,
something I noticed, she got her original body bag. Hey, what's up?
So we
what's
got
up?
extra noodles. What you want me to do with these noodles?
Hold on, did she go and get an appointment to get that shit off of her face?
So we got extra noodles.
Ain't shit changed at all. Ain't shit changed.
What you want me to do with these noodles?
I'm gonna put them in a plastic.
What is that? A plastic bubble. We got great spaghetti. What about the sauce? You took the sauce out?
No, it's right here.
Okay, we can save that.
What's up with this camera quality?
The spaghetti good.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry. Hopefully.
I'm be honest. I enjoyed myself. That spaghetti was so good. I can cook more often. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah,
I wouldn't eat behind you.
Cook more, then that'll be even better. Because if you really do that, you got it.
So they say she has a cat right here?
Yeah.
I get it from my daddy.
My dad know how to cook.
Better than I accept. Yeah.
Sometimes I just
She like a crackhead.
No, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, where the crabs be with the Old Bay. We
That
season
ass.
our food. We love our food.
y'all came up with that Old Bay, huh?
Test it. You can't hear me, Karen? You can't hear me? You got to go out and come back in if you can't hear me, because I'm definitely speaking. And this is her screen messing up. Let's see. She only interested when she crashing out. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to catch her live streams when she go live and do this. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I think that's definitely more interesting than actually just playing her, because she ain't really all that good beyond the scope of like the short reels. Is there something that I'm missing other than her? Other than her in here stuffing her face while Junior in the background wondering when he gonna get him some food, and everybody around her complicit.
Yeah.
Who child is this she put on camera?
What's the question?
You said you had this question for me.
Oh, shoot. I sure did.
I'm good. Damn, she averaging number 3.6K views. Man, she doing the views that I do on Twitch. I do these views on Twitch right here. Where her views at? I thought she was supposed to be the star of Z Banger eating them up. That's what's happening. Ain't nobody they way. Okay. So I want to go back to the video. Yeah. Father's Day video.
Are you father?
To me, ladies, y'all know how like when y'all get y'all hair cut and y'all go to crying, not because of the pain, just because it's just like letting go. I think that her getting this laser tattoo was that moment for her. And these are the moments that I like about her, that I see change. But they few far in between, and she still don't want to focus on her baby. It's Father's Day. You getting this man's name removed, like it hurt him, like he give a fuck. He done got his name tattooed down by golden retriever's neck and shit like that. They don't care, girl.
That's where we going.
Where we going? I need a second.
Yeah. But I'm just gonna send you rather than tell you.
She buy clicks and views.
Right?
Yeah.
Chrisean is a stud.
Let me turn the AC on. What are you doing?
Yeah, I gotta catch this live. We gonna get it live on.
Did we get the charger? Chat, I'm gonna get off. Let me turn the AC on. What are you doing? Chat, I can't. Did we get the charger? Chat, I can't. Where's my phone at? Did we get... Okay, the charger?
Wait, can you guys hear? Can you guys hear? Listen. Can you guys hear? Go out and come back in if you can't hear. Damn.
Alright, I'm trying to do something. Okay, good. And
Is she? So she's just basically. So she's basically on her phone. She ain't got like no backpack or nothing. She
okay. It's all right. What's her name? What?
And she got that tattoo underneath her eye the day after Ronnie died. Like she called her body.
You would ride with them? Yeah, 2 seconds. I might have just... My bad, chat. I just want to be myself for like 2 seconds. Alright, 2 seconds. I mean, no, hit the cup.
Girl, bye.
Woo! Chat! Y'all! I am battling something. I think it's a heartbreak, for real. You know what I'm saying? And it's deep. much about a lot of stuff because it's deep. And I'm just happy that I'm making the effort to heal properly and to move forward the right way. Personally. The remove didn't hurt. My heart was hurting the whole time. My heart was hurting the whole time. And then, you know what got
It's like she got worse. Yo, she got worse. She was doing fine when she was gone, and I mean, you ain't never changed. You was just hiding yourself, and now we see you. You still the same person.
Hey, everything will be okay. I'm gonna be okay. My son will be okay. We gonna be okay. Maybe I need some ice cream. Maybe I need some ice cream. That word, we never planned for it to end, so I think that's what's killing me. And I've been trying to do my best just to be cordial with the person, even trying to co-parent and stuff. Really like, be someone positive.
Girl, it ain't gonna happen.
About everything. Shit doesn't work.
Girl, we know that's not that man's child. He done posted it up for about 3-4 million people to see on X.com. Niggas that snatched that and watch, rinse, repeated on Facebook. Niggas even got on Periscope, that old ass shit, and talked about it. All over. Millions of people on the internet know that this man has declined paternity of your child. And a grown woman that's about her business would take that nigga to court if you really felt like it was his child. Why you ain't do that? I thought you already got a DNA test. Go to the white folks and make him take care of his child. Or is it eating you up? That run ain't here no more. He the only person that wanted to claim soon.
Good morning. That's right, Jeff. Yeah, that's what it is. It just doesn't work. And I think personally, I started realizing that. That's why I moved to Baltimore. Like, went to Baltimore, got myself together. I just be boxing so I can fund my life and everything else I want to do after boxing will come. But that's why I stopped doing shows and stuff. I really want to get my mind and my spirit and my body back because I feel like personally.
Bitch, look at the road.
I gave that all to my person.
Oh no, I can't do this.
And that wasn't healthy. I'm just learning that for real. I keep drinking. I gotta end all that. Myself do that again. I can't. So right now I'm gonna go to Malibu, be on the water, and just eat good, enjoy myself. I'm turning my chat off because I want to be by myself right now. Like, when I get to where I'm going, this is a nice place on the water. I'm just going to spend Father's Day. I'm going to spend Father's Day with my son.
Wait, hold on.
My friends.
That's crazy. She had Father's Day with her son.
And I just came.
What did she thought these people wanted?
Personally, I'm never taking myself through that again. I can't. So right now, I'm finna go to Malibu, be on the water, and just go ahead, enjoy myself. I'm turning my chat off because I want to be by myself right now. Like, when I get to where I'm going, this is a nice place on the water. I'm just going to spend Father's Day.
Yeah, the people wonder.
I'm going to spend Father's Day with my son, my friends, my nephew. And I just came from church, so the word was about fathers.
Stop. Child back.
It's beautiful. I'll call that shit right now. I didn't mean to cry like that, yo. I think they like, I don't know why it's just like, you did that, you know?
Yeah, she should.
Like, I don't know why I cried like that.
I mean, should we give her the benefit of the doubt to say that this is actually the first Father's Day that both of his parents have been out? So, you know, we can say that maybe she's just finally realizing and learning the lesson that BlueFace don't care about Junior. She need to move on. Like, how much more diabolical can you get as a father on Father's Day when the mother has spent thousands of dollars to relocate and be around you on Mother's Day and Father's Day, and you still don't want shit to do with the baby? So I can see how people are looking at this like this is a new lesson for her, even though, you know, the signs were already clearly there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Should we say that this is her finally learning the lesson, or is she too old and experienced in this relationship to be acting like she's still underneath the apple tree when Johnny kissed her and didn't know that she was headed for a danger zone because she didn't stop in the name of love?
I mean, it obviously had something to do with how I was deeply in love.
What? And see, that's the thing. That's the thing with a lot of people, especially black folks. We don't know what love is. Most of us, love is an uncomfortable feeling that you run away from, where you get the bubbly, tingly senses in your gut, where you finally see somebody care about you and you don't want that. You want a nigga that's gonna dog you out and drill you out and go jump from this one to this one. This is why a lot of women are single, and by the time they're ready to settle down with the nice guy, they twat be long and open like a big ass banana or blue waffles.
But it's crazy because I wanted to get out that office so bad.
What? Oh my gosh. She don't want to listen. No stop copping pleas for her denied. Listen, you don't run me, and I'm trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel before she go in that bitch with no seatbelt head first, you know? Oh, what is going on? Let me see.
Yeah.
All right.
But I let y'all know I really am trying from the bottom of my heart, from my soul. Because I know how much God really loves me. And at times, I'm not showing up right or doing what I'm supposed to be doing. There's no, I'm weeping about it too. Like, I be mad at myself. I be really mad at myself. Like, Sean. Like, I be really mad at myself, bro. Because I was created to be way better. So I'm not even showing up. I was created.
Can you imagine Chrisean and Rihanna trauma bonding?
What's going on? No. And that's a lot. But I like the other lady because the one that did the other tattoo before, because she
Okay. She got in a good mood. Okay.
I'm talking
Let's see.
in the chat like that, but I'm for sure ending it when I get to it. Before I get out my dad.
I see why people are watching.
I can't explain it, but it's actual pain. Like physical pain. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Like I remember getting physical pain like this when I was a kid.
Anxiety.
It was about my life. It was about a lot of stuff. Like, when I was a kid, I used to have these like aches in my body. That ache just came back. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I gotta look that up. It's a robotic, like a physical thing. It's not a heart attack.
Yeah. I know what she's talking about. I felt that too. It's not it feels like your heart is, it feels like a heart attack, but whatever is bothering you is causing that centralized pain. It's like dealing with the nucleus of everything involving you and what you want and your desires, and a roadblock that you just cannot get over because you cannot control. That feels like a heart attack. And that's what she's feeling. I felt that before. And it's nothing to play with. Motherfuckers don't realize it. Like, you really feel like if that person or that thing does not stop bothering you, you can die any second. I felt that before. So I get what she's saying here.
It really hurt. Because it's not. It's just, it really hurt. And then it's like, if you think of like, releasing yourself from that type of love, right? Because it's not good for you. You start to get swarmed from all this stuff. And you put yourself through to be a part of or attached to that type of love. I think that's why my heart is like physically aching. Because
no.
Like, why would you put yourself through that control?
No, your heart is aching for your son. That's what you're not realizing. You're so egotistical in not knowing that your heart is aching for your son on Father's Day, and you still trying to make it about you. See, that's what real pain is, what you don't recognize until it fucking hits you. And I knew it took her a moment, and she probably didn't even realize that ache, that little heart, miniature heart attack, anxiety, that little ball that you just don't, that was for Junior. That wasn't for you. That was for Junior. And you got so much other fucked up shit in the material world involving the child, where you won't even admit that this ache that you got is for your baby. That's crazy.
Like, why? sure why. Like, for real, like, why? This is why I'm gonna get off this kick. As soon as I get there, I need to have a funeral in my car.
See what I'm saying? Let me show y'all something. You see, words are powerful. So if I'm sitting here telling you that this ache that she feels, even though she don't know what it is and can't identify where it's coming from and the root cause, she just said that the last time she felt that ache was when she was a child, and it was for her relationship with her mother. And now you're aching the same way because you desire for BlueFace to have a relationship with your child that you ain't even got with him. And you talking about having a funeral in a car? It's things like this that makes me feel like Chrisean's gonna realize that ache inside of her is for her son. It ain't even for BlueFace to have a relationship with him. It ain't even about you. It's for your son. And instead of taking care of the problem and addressing it the right way, she's the type that'll do something to get rid of that, or think that if I do this, it's going to get rid of this and everything is going to be okay. Just like the lady who in Florida who just got found not guilty by reasons of insanity. She unalived her 15-year-old daughter because she thought the father was cheating on her, and then went after him and the 16-year-old. And we seen her crash out. She has a mental health record, dating all the way back high school. This is why I feel like Chrisean Rock is capable of fatally injuring Junior to get rid of that ache and to say it was just a moment of vulnerability and she's insane. And guess what? All of her supporters, guess what they're going to do? They're going to act like that's the truth. When everybody been out here saying, bitch, you need to get help for your child, calling CPS and doing all of this other stuff. Now, I'm not going to be the type of person to call CPS because I don't do too much of that. I don't get involved in that. But I don't blame people at this point from what I'm seeing. The people around her are complicit. The people around her not getting her help. Her supporters online are abating undiagnosed and untreated mental health issues and suicidal ideology. And she gets rewarded anytime she does good throughout all this pain and trauma. Boxing is therapeutic to go and punch out somebody, but where was the actual therapy? That was just an event that you made money off of. There was no lesson to be learned in that. Just like we seen the lady in Florida take out her black child 15 months and get found not guilty by reasons of insanity. Last time I seen people get found not guilty by reasons of insanity need to be locked up and away from society because they're capable of doing it again. So y'all can sit up here and play with this. Now, if she was just out here by herself, doing shit by herself, and it wasn't involving her child, oh yeah, we dragging all day. Y'all know that. Y'all know I stopped talking about her because the content went in a direction of where everybody was just too much about her son. And I really don't want to be associated with that. I'm just telling y'all what she's capable of. I don't want to be associated with it in real life or online because y'all know me. I got a real nice heart. Y'all seen how I crashed out on her? I crashed out on her for a year straight, nonstop, every day about Ronnie Doe. Y'all seen that. I went hard at her because of that. So y'all sitting up here watching her, and oh my gosh, we love you. Jesus will fix it. And seeing this girl got suicidal ideology, saying that she got chronic pain is what she's describing, chronic pain for her child, and pushing and pulling him like he got nubs. Had Junior up there talking about, come on, let's walk, knowing you ain't signed that baby up for the clubfoot program. In his feet, just like the pigeons in New York City. that be walking on motherfucking nubs. Toes can't move, all balled up and shit, because you didn't do the right thing for him to exercise and the muscles and realign the bones and shit. Ain't even got no motherfucking brace, and you trying to pull this boy on the carpet like he got on some motherfucking Skechers skate shoes or something. She is not going to have enough humility when Junior get too big to where she can't carry him. When Junior get too big to where the little Pediasure shit is not working. Where Junior stretch out and hit another growth spurt. And have to change his shoes and get a little old and you can't bang his feet in them shoes. You know how like if you got a regular baby, sometimes you even got to bang their shoes, bang their feet in the shoes. But just imagine banging a baby feet in shoes that's crooked and trying to make it look straight. And pulling him on the carpet like this boy can't stand up. Of course his feet are bruised. Of course. We stand up and we are on our flat feet. He's on the side of his feet. Dead ass. All of this stuff is hitting her. This is the chronic pain that she's going through. And I don't understand. She keeps on putting faith and hope in BlueFace to heal her chronic pain. That's why he in danger and Junior in danger.
Not for a couple months. I'm talking about I did this for years. Like from 20 to 25. A little bit of 26. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? That right there is like kind of, it's messing me up. It messed me up, I swear. Boy. It ain't got nothing to do with that person. It has all to do with the person that allowed it. You feel me? And then it's like,
no accountability. She the same. She the same person. So yeah, I mean, she listening to gospel music to change the frequency and stuff, and I think that was a good idea for her. You know, and some people need to necessarily depend on gospel music or something to save them. But it does not atone you from your sins or your problems. You just can't go and pray to God and say, please, God, forgive me for what I did and this, what I actually changing and showing that you actually are better. Like, what the fuck? You just can't keep making the same mistake and praying, asking God to forgive you. You're not even on, you're on a downward spiral. On a downward spiral. In the pits of hell, hitting rock bottom. How are you going to pull yourself up from that at that particular point? And Chrisean is the type to where before she allow herself to hit rock bottom, she will hurt other people so that they can feel her pain before she ever wants to take accountability that your chronic pain comes from the fact that you have neglected your own child. BlueFace ain't got nothing to do with it. Father's Day ain't got nothing to do with it. Mother's Day ain't got nothing to do with it. You're insane. You talked to him on Mother's Day. You tried to get with him and talk to him on Father's Day. He don't want nothing to do with the baby. Ronnie Doe family don't want nothing to do with the baby because of your character traits. Accountability is a must. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon.
Play that shit on TNT. Who made this shit? I gotta get this shit out my chest. I gotta get your ass out my shit on my chest. Hey, when you walk in my life, that shit really turned to a mess. And now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to spin on you. I wanna win on you. I was always there for you. And you took that shit for granted, now you lost me. And now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me. And now I'm just reminiscing, I'm just staring at our pics. I thinking back, and now I realize you wasn't shit. My whole family told me you need to watch out for that little bitch. I didn't listen, and I was hitting. I really went out to Cali just to upgrade you. But you took that shit for granted, now you a stranger. I tried to come through and save you, but I can't save you. I need my paper, I'll see you later. When you walked in my life, that shit really turned to a mess. And now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to spin on you. I wanna win on you, I was always there for you. And you took that shit for granted, now you lost me. And now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you, you wasn't real with me. 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 You wasn't there for me. I kept it real. Now you see how it feel. I was always there for you.
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised.
What is in your life's blueprint?